What's up, everybody? Bush Hog here. Been a little while since I broke out the old Brinkmann, and I happen to have about a 3-pound pork butt that's perfect for it, because you know that thing, like I said, really ain't made for some 8-10 hour cook. Can you do it? Yeah, but you know, really better for something that's going to take 4, maybe 5 hours to cook. It's 10:30 right now. I've seasoned this thing up here with some, who is this? Bad Byron's. I can't read that good. Butt rub. It's real simple. Salt, black pepper, onion, garlic, paprika, chipotle powder. That's pretty much it. But I like the color it gives to the meat. Let it sit on there for about an hour, you know, and work its way into the meat. And yeah, so let's go get the old Brinkmann fired up, huh? So the interesting thing that I want to do today with this is I'm actually going to leave the water pan out. Why do you ask that is? Well, as you can see, that is all burnt up fat on the bottom of that water pan. What happens is the coals eventually boil all the water out of the pan, and then you have to either A, add cold water to it, dropping your temp so that the fat has water to drip into, or B, just smell that nasty ass burnt up fat all over your meat. So we're going to try and just remove the water pan from it, and you know, just charcoal straight to grill. That's why I'm kind of starting it this way, where I'm just letting a little bit of it go, and then it'll slowly move across and get everything heated up. My only concern is with that pig fat dripping down onto that hot coals, maybe we get a little bit of a fire. But stay tuned to find out about that, I guess, because I don't know either. I think it'll be alright, but you know, if you ever had burger fat or chicken fat drip onto some hot coals, you know that they spark up real quick. So once that pig fat really gets rolling out of that pork butt, you know, we might be in for I might be having a bonfire instead of a barbecue out here. Alright, so she's been warming up for about 15 minutes now. You can see we're only on the warm setting there. We're not quite up to ideal yet. But let's take a look inside here. This lid is not so hot that I can't hold my hand to it, which means it's probably at about 110 degrees or so. Grill temperature is warm, not hot. But you know, as time goes on, this thing's going to light the rest of these coals and get hotter and hotter, and we should be all right. Let's go ahead and throw this pork butt on here. I don't know exactly which way I want to do her. This side or this side? We don't have like a skin cap on this one, so let's just do it this way, right? And then we'll kind of tuck everything up and keep it together as much as we can. We don't want to, you know, have something hanging off and risk it getting burnt all up. So, yep, I'm going to throw the lid back on there and come look at it again in a couple hours, I guess. Alright guys, pork butt's been on there about 3 hours now. It's 2 o'clock. So I'm going to throw a probe in it and take a look at it, see what's going on. It looks pretty good. As you can see, this is still plenty hot, but let's throw a probe in there and just kind of, it's still tough, so I can tell it's, you know, not even close to done. But once it gets to be about 160 degrees, I'll pull it off. Speak of the devil, 170 degrees. Looks like it's time to wrap it. Alright, well, yeah, it does have a pretty good bark on there. This thing cooked a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Alright, shut it up. Fuck it, I guess I'm going to pull it out and wrap it up. Everybody knows how to wrap a pork butt, so I'm not going to film it. But I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to throw some extra coals on there just to keep everything cooking and booking. And yeah, we'll see you at the end, I guess. Here comes the pork. Here comes the pork. 200 degrees. That means it's done. One thing I would like to, first off, let me take this lid off here. Is this hot? No. Okay. One thing I would like to tell you guys, personal opinion when it comes to keeping this simple and easy. How did my charcoal fall over? What the fuck? Look at this mess. I blame the children. You don't need to go crazy. Season it, put it on there, wrap it up. You don't got to put nothing in the fucking tinfoil, nothing like that. You can. But what you got to understand is what makes the meat moist and tender is from in pork, and this goes for ribs, pork shoulder, etc. From 170 degrees until 200 degrees, that fat inside of that pork is rendering and turning into almost like a gelatin. So that's what makes it, juicy and moist. The only thing I had to do with this all day, which you saw how I started it, I added another half chimney of already lit charcoals to it. That was it. So it was just one chimney of charcoals. I started it in there and let it slowly catch. And then another half chimney of already lit charcoals. When I wrapped it is when I threw it in there. This is about a 3-pound pork butt. It took, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. I think it's about 3 or 4 o'clock. So about 4 hours to get it done, which is what you would expect. Now we're not going to eat dinner yet, but here's the thing. It turns out better this way. It's fine to leave it in the wrap, put it on a plate, throw it in the microwave, and I don't mean microwave, I just mean put it in the microwave so it stays hot because it's insulated in there. Leave it in there, let it rest for an hour, 2 hours if you want to. It's not going to hurt it, it's still going to be good. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and then once we go to make dinner, I'll pull it out, show you the end product, and voila, easy pulled pork on the Brinkmann Smoke and Grill. Also, before I pull this off here, I just wanted to say there was no problem leaving the water pan out. I don't think I'm going to use the water pan anymore. I don't see the point in it. I think I actually got better temperature retention. Obviously nothing caught fire. So I couldn't even tell you what the point of the water pan is at this point. Some people think that it makes the meat more moist, but like I said, the thing that makes it moist is the fat rendering inside, and you're going to see that when I pull this apart. So yeah, no water pan, just fine. Alright, final product. It's been sitting in the microwave just resting for the past almost 2 hours now. A little bit long, but still plenty hot. Look at that. Plenty juicy. No sauce or nothing on it. Let's see if we can pull it apart. Actually, you can see the steam still coming off of it. And sure enough, right apart it comes. I probably could have let it stay cooking a little bit longer, but it does seem like they contract and toughen up just a little bit if you don't pull them immediately, but I think you get better flavor out of it. What are you, a pro camera woman now? It still pulls apart just fine. Let's have a taste. Crust on there. Tastes fine to me. Maybe not the best one I've ever done, but throw that on a bun, a little sauce, a little coleslaw on top, and that's plenty fine for a smoker that cost me $20.